Mariajo Uribe are showing signs of attacking the course. I don't think they want to let the players who are 5, 6, 7 shots behind overnight get into it here. She's got a small table to land this on.
Staring that down.
Flirts with the right side.
That's okay. That has come back towards.
After birding the first, Sandy, this would be a statement to go back to back.
And in the past, having watched so much of her, you can see a nice big deep breath there, just relaxing herself before she stands over this putt. She is a player that can go low, and I have seen her string some really low numbers together. Oh, that was never, ever close. Difficult for anyone to catch her.
This is the par putt here for our 4-shot leader, Mariajo Uribe from Colombia. So she cleans up for par. There are now 3 players, 4 shots back. Shake of the head.
If they're just trickled in.
That familiar routine, almost like cocking a shotgun.
It is, isn't it? The way she moves.
An inch to make it a birdie on 4. We're back at the tee, a 3-shot leader. Mariajo Uribe. Early tee pickup is always a good indicator. Oh, she is going to get a bit of help, but not as much as she was thinking.
Lie here, which is very fortuitous. You'll see a lot of sandy divots around all of these balls, perhaps excluding size. It just scooted up a bit further, but they've been fortunate, the women here, to get a bit of grass under the ball, not have to worry about the sand, and she should flick this pretty high. It's a good number for her with a 60-degree wedge.
Well, the bunker does come into play. Pin tight right. She hates it. Now, has she pulled that left?
She has, Sandy, and that's trickling down. We see a lot of these greens have big.
This course. Now, this is the 3rd shot from Mariajo. Hazy.
She's got the sand wedge out here, Sam, and it's going to break a long way after it lands from her left to right as it trickles back down that hill. We saw Side's ball scurry back with a bit of spin. Uribe's ball will break that way. She needs to be careful she doesn't get it too long. Ooh.
Continues for our 1-shot leader after hitting the tree and ricocheting around, falling into the rough again.
So that's her 3rd shot
Yep.
for Mariajo Uribe. And she has that pull up before it does run all the way down into that gully at the back of the green. Things are certainly going Bronte Law's way at the moment.
And they're not going the way of the lady who was a 4-shot leader, 3 to start the day. And there was a grimace.
It's a great pitch shot
when she hit that, but I don't know what she was worried about. That's pin high. Centre green's your friend. 3 and 3 under through the first 5 holes. This would be something for our joint leader.
And she really needs something to happen at the moment just to get that momentum back, coming off back-to-back bogeys.
Just chatting to her caddy a second ago, and she took a big swing at an 8-iron to get here, which was a big 8-iron for her, but just to relax herself and really thrash the ball out of off the tee shot here, and she's left herself 12 feet.
Oh, never quite had the pace on that. But could we call it a... And now it looks like she's going to make birdie. Mariajo's 2nd shot in. She needs something to happen.
That's from 126 and didn't quite release down that middle part of this green. Still a birdie chance. This time electing a sand wedge. Downhill once it lands.
The pump action.
Oh, you see the body language.
She like that was going to leak.
And this is back from. Now, Mariajo Uribe.
It's one of the widest fairways on the course, this one. There you go. That's just some of the
blessing for her. And now Mariajo from 209 metres, much higher ball flight for the Colombian. And that's finished pin high right. So she's gone back to the putter. Going to be uphill for the first 6 or 7 metres and then fairly flat after that for the final 4.
Go, come on. Oh, it's a hard one. I don't know, hard one to judge with a putter. It was so steep.
I think you're right.
But you know Bronte Law is going to tap hers in for birdie. Oh, she's got it. Look at the fist pump. Okay.
That is as clutch a putt to make the turn.
She knew it too.
Absolutely. You talked about animation. That was par 4 10th. 344 metres this hole. It's playing just over par for the first 2 days. Nice shape. Just hugging that middle right, and it'll get a nice roll. And find some level playing field, which we don't often get to say. It's going to come back.
It'll be severe. What a putt this would be to roll in at the moment.
She punched that right immediately off the stick. As she hit it, she knew that was not right.
Was that cruised on par? It felt like...
They both misjudged it on the high side, so it didn't break as much as she thought. So I'm sure they will, or Uribe will have learnt from watching those 2 putts now, but she cannot afford to give this hole away, even though it looks like it might go from left to right.
There's that big deep breath again, Sandy.
She does
Seems
that.
to sense the occasion, doesn't she?
Well done. Just nice and bold into the back of the cup for Mariajo. Them in their tracks completely, and the confidence gets shattered, and the career goes off the rails for sometimes can be substantial amounts of time.
Now this means a whole lot more. This long-range birdie putt for Mariajo.
It's going to be a double breaker here, Sam, from left to right to start, and then right to left, if anything, at the very end.
Got to stop. Oh, it's run on by a little bit as well.
Well, she knows that for the first time, she's about to concede the lead. And I wonder what, and you might be able to fill us in if you've had an experience similar, Sandy, that she had a 4-shot lead after the...
And also Ballack, and they both missed it to the right, and there's a little knob past the green, past the hole rather, on the left, and just wants to move a little bit to the right if she gets tentative on this, so she needs to be firm.
Oh, how did that go in? That was not a convincing.
Doesn't like it.
Do you know what?
Oh.
No, she's done that beautifully. Okay, it didn't go in the...
And a share of the lead again. There's that big deep breath, and then she'll execute the pump action. Hazy.
Well, she called for this to bounce hard off that bunker when she hit it. Now the putt to cash in on that bit of luck. I thought that might have just been a turn of fortune for her to cash in on that, but she's let it slide.
Very, very tentative on that downhill putt, which...
She's been timid early in her round. This is the time to be forward and aggressive.
She nailed it.
She did.
The demons of the putt previously put to bed, and she has claimed a share of the lead again. Gave it up a few holes ago.
To Mariajo Uribe.
1 metres. Gee, both those balls have really hit hard and skidded forward rather than spun with their first bounce. And I'm sure that's been brought to the attention of Bronte Law, who's on same line as Thigh, from about 5 metres closer.
Settle. Stop. Oh, that was always too hard. Oh, poorly judged on the weight of that. Three putt.
First time she's three putted today, and she's going to even pick that one up to have a look at that. Rattled it in.
The routine of her hands is really interesting and we'll look at it on the next hole. Carried those bunkers on the left-hand side, or at least got a bad kick. Now, Uribe
walks after it.
I think she likes it because there was no angular body. It was straight down the gun.
She liked the line of it.
Beautiful shot.
For about the fourth lead change today.
It's in.
Clutch. Ice in her veins. Mariajo Uribe drains one down the hill to take the lead again to the tune of one shot with 2 holes to play. That was big. And she knew it.
And a fantastic tee shot. The tee shot set that up. I mean,
Yep.
Beautiful, aggressive tee shot. It is such a beautiful place. But we jump back to the 17th tee, Uribe.
Our one-shot leader again. The mental fortitude she's shown to just hold her nerve when she's faltered at times throughout today.
50 metres away, and that's fine.
Why not, though, Hazy? This is her farewell tour, so why not go for it? She's retiring at the end of the year.
So much going on in her life. This is true. She's made really nice contact with that. Remember, 215 to that bunker left front of the green.
Oh,
and that's an error. If that runs into the front of that bunker, that's an error.
Oh, I've mozzed her as well.
Yeah, it has just run into the front of that left bunker.
Just the chunk and run attempt, and I think it's going to come up short, which is probably totally understandable given what was behind the flag.
Yeah, just caught way too much sand in that. I just felt like she seemed like she was standing a long way away from the ball.
In this Women's New South Wales Open. Has lost the lead and reclaimed it. To stave off losing it again from way downtown. Ball on its way, putter in the air, and it just pulls up short.
No.
She thought for a moment that it was home. Just a moment as it straightened towards its final destination. But it decided that it wanted to make a stop along the way, and that means that we have joint leaders again as we head to the 18th and final hole. 24 Women's New South Wales Open. 2 of the final 3 have teed off on 18. Bronte Law has buried one right down the middle in a share of the lead, and loving the body language as Mariajo Uribe does something very, very similar to Bronte Law. You can see Bronte's ball middle screen.
Some divots where her ball lies right now. It's a great break.
She's walking after it. It means it's online, and what a cracking shot from Mariajo. And you can tell. See, I told you. You watch her body language, you know exactly what she's doing.
Over to you, Bronte Law. She's to win the 2024 Women's New South Wales Open. Shotgun is cocked. Mariajo Uribe fought the law, and she won. What a moment. What a career. What a performance. A 4-shot lead early today. She lost it.
Yeah, finish her round, and she's done a really good job today, finishing in a tie for 4th. But Bronte Law, well done to her too. She threw it down there, and she was not going to give up without a fight. I just think it was an enthralling battle and a great result. Here we go.
Here comes the shower that we love to see. She's been waiting for this shower for 14 years. The 2024 Women's New South Wales Open champion will hoist the Jan Stevenson Trophy on the other side of this break. As popular a winner as you will see. Equalled the course record yesterday, was challenged time and time again today, but had it when it mattered most.